Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about what really happened in the beginning. Now if you've been around for a while, you know that we've done several videos on the creation account in the book of Genesis. We've talked about the word day in the Hebrew and how it doesn't necessarily mean 24 hours. And in our last video, we talked about the word evening in Genesis chapter 1, verse 5. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out right here. And we're going to continue that discussion today because when we get to Genesis chapter 1, verse 6, it says, "And the evening and the morning were the second day." So let's break this down. The key to understanding this passage, like we've said in previous videos, is understanding the word day and also understanding the word evening. Now, the Hebrew word for evening in this passage is the word er, and this word literally means to be mixed or mingled. And it's important to understand that in the ancient Near East, the evening was considered to be the time when the world of the spirit, the demons, the principalities, the powers, the angels, whatever you want to call them, they were able to mingle with the human race. It was considered to be an evil time, a dangerous time. And even the word Erev in Hebrew carries that kind of connotation, that kind of meaning. And it's interesting that the first thing that we see in Genesis chapter 1, verse 6, that the evening and the morning were the second day, that the evening of this day, this first day, was mingled or mixed with the next day. Why would the author of Genesis do that? Why would he say that the evening of the first day was mixed with the second day? Well, it seems to indicate that there was some kind of chaos that occurred during that time. Some kind of mingling between the spiritual beings of God and the spiritual beings of darkness, or between the light and the darkness, if you will. And this is exactly what we see in the book of Enoch. In the book of Enoch, which was written between the years 300 BC and 108, it talks about the sons of God, and it calls them the group. And they are these fallen angelic beings that they mingle with the daughters of men, the human race. And they produce giants, wicked giants, and it brings judgment upon the earth. And it's called the Nephilim are mentioned in Genesis chapter 6 verse 4. So what we have in Genesis chapter 1, the first 6 days of the creation account, seems to parallel exactly what we see in the book of Enoch. And if you read the book of Enoch, it'll explain the order of creation. And it's very similar to what we see in Genesis, that the earth was without form and void, and there was darkness upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, just like we see in Genesis chapter 1. And so what we have in Genesis chapter 1 is an account of creation. Yes, but it also is an account of the war between the forces of light and the forces of darkness, between the angels of God and the fallen angels, between good and evil, between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of Satan. And it all started in the beginning. I hope this helps you see the war that's going on, the spiritual war that's going on, and how it all began in the beginning. And if you haven't checked out our other videos on the creation account, I would encourage you to do so. And until next time, thanks for watching. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the Watchman News. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an upload. Tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. And don't forget to share your thoughts, insights, and comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow.